Hey, yo, what is going on, bro? Once again, bros, women, bronies, and Pegasus show talking Nikki commodities out there is the one, the only, of course, Mr. NintendoSwitch Free 2011, aka Manny Wolverine. Of course, you guys are wrestling interest on Twitch channel. And as always, make sure to follow me on vidme.com/SS Anime Manga PS4 Gamer Fan Guy. Hopefully, I said that whole thing right. So, anyways, let me adjust my seat a little bit so that way you guys can see me a little bit. But yeah, other than that, as I was saying before, only can see me a little bit better. Yeah, yeah. Make sure to follow me there and hit the bell notification on that site as well. And without further ado, let's begin because I got two big ass topic stories to tell you about that happened about 3 days ago. I know I'm a little late on it, but it's better late than never. First one I got it coming out from the Nintendo Life website. I've already read a few website articles on these guys already for the past almost 5 years. So I've been doing this since like mid-late 2013 as far as article session reviews go. So I've been doing it for quite a while. So I got this one saying that L.A. Noire, the same dudes that made the Max Payne series and Red Dead Redemption, and obviously their biggest, most famous franchise, Grand Theft Auto series, L.A. Noire is the latest game to be Foul of the Dread. No, actually, excuse me, Foul of the Dread. I don't know why it says that. Game to Fall of the Dreaded Switch tax. I don't know why it says Switch tax for it, but it's coming out for the Nintendo Switch, and that's a big ass freaking story. There's that, and then the second one, it's a little bit more mediocre. It kind of like gave me a little bit of extra attention to the Monster Hunter series, because I already like the crap out of that series already. I've already played the first two original Monster Hunter games. The third and fourth one I never got a chance to play, but I've seen a lot of Let's Plays on it and live streams on Twitch, and my god, it's so damn freaking good. Oh my god, it's like literally orgasmic. It's amazing. One of the best freaking Nintendo platforms of the series next year, obviously because not just with Mario, Legend of Zelda, Pokemon, Samus, Air, and the Metroid series, and all those other ones, but man, it's got to be at least in the top 15, maybe top 20. And this one's from DualShockers.com. It says Monster Hunter Stories just gets a gameplay overview trailer just before the launch, and this already came out already. So September 8th when it came out. In Japan, it came out October 16th of last year. So I'm surprised we get it almost a freaking year later. 11 months later. It's a long ass time. So I'm going to get to the first one first, the L.A. Noire one, because it's a little bit more important. Yeah, so without further ado, let's begin. Oh, speaking of which, on September 13th on Wednesday, unfortunately, sucks ass because I don't do videos on those days, but I'm going to see if I can try to throw a video out on that day. I highly doubt it's going to happen, though. It's probably going to be on a Friday by then. It's a 45-minute or 46 minutes, I think, presentation of a Nintendo Direct. So that's going to be more big-ass news for Nintendo Switch games. The only three I know that are real big on there besides Splatoon 2 and ARMS is like that other series. Not just the 1-2 Switch one, but the Ultra Street Fighter series. And then the other one as well. I forgot what it was. I think it was just like another Star Wars Battlefront thing. Just third-party thing or whatever. But it is what it is. That's still cool as fuck because I love the shit out of the Star Wars franchise. Other than that, it says L.A. Noire is the latest game to fall foul of the dreaded Switch tax. More expensive than the Xbox One and PS4 versions. Wow, I didn't know that. So it says, Rockstar has revealed that the Switch version on L.A. Noire, or Noire, I have played this game a while back. That was like 2011 or 2012 on the PS3. It's some real fun-ass stuff. Super deep, and it's like really super over-dramatic, but it's a real good-ass game. The storytelling is phenomenal. I love it. Besides, all the action adventure stuff you get to do there too. And there's a lot of like mystery detective stuff too. So it says Rockstar Games has revealed that the Switch on the L.A. Noire version will cost $10 more extra more in the Switch than it does for the Xbox One and PS4 system game consoles. While it's not comparing like for the Switch version has exclusive features such as motion-controlled HD rumble and touchscreen crime-solving mechanics, okay. And should be noted that the Xbox and PlayStation editions have enhanced visuals and can arguably be seen as the quote-unquote definitive versions of the game. Yet they will cost $40 for while the extra physical Switch release is $50. So that's a little bit of a problem, unfortunately, but you know what? I'll be willing to spend $10 extra if I had a Nintendo Switch because I only got PS3 and PS4 and that's it. I haven't had a brand new game console since like 2013. Like good 4.5 years the last time I had one, so it's been a little while. But other than that, oh yeah, and by the way, I'm using my my little like neck breaker jacket shirt again. because I haven't used this in a while. It's already starting to get cool out here. It's getting like 50, 60 degrees at night, because before it used to go past 100, but once we get into mid-late September out here in the freaking deserts of Nevada, or Arizona and Mexico, wherever you're at in the southwest west coast, that's when it starts getting cooler. Thank freaking God I'm able to use this shit again. So it says, when it's not comparing, excuse me, I already read that part. Let's continue on to the next little article here. We'd imagine this because L.A Noire will have to be shipped on a larger than normal capacity game card. And it seems that the Nintendo's policy is to pass that additional cost onto the publisher, who then passes it on to a consumer by charging more money. That's kind of a bitch move, Nintendo. Not good, but it is what it is. Screw it. It's got to be worth the price. As it has happened before, we will be running, as it happens, there we go. We'll be running an interesting features on the so-called Switch tax later on today. So keep an eye out for it. There we go. In the meantime, let us know if the additional $10 does bother you at all, or if you are prepared to pay it for a portable version of the game via RockstarWarehouse.com. Oh, related game, L.A Switch Monster. I guess that's where I got the information from. Okay, so overall thoughts, views, and opinions on that. While it's really, really cool, awesome, and epic that Nintendo finally has a super M for mature freaking game, even though they had that one in 2013 or 14. That's kind of like Mortal Kombat a little bit, but it didn't really like spike out like millions and billions of dollars and sell a crap ton of like copies, physical copies, and the other one copies. They didn't sell that many units for that one, for the Wii U, because Wii U's been dead for almost about a whole year by now. Holy crap, at the same time, it's really, really awesome to see a real actual M for mature game that was already super famous as hell on the Xbox 360 and then that PS2, PS3 era, and even the Xbox One and PS4 era. I'm real happy as fuck to see this shit happen for Nintendo for once. Finally, they're breaking to the people in their like mid-late 20s like me, or even the ones in their early mid-30s, even people that are 40 years old, like that one dude that does Let's Player games, and he's like 40 years old and he's awesome as fuck, man. That dude I talk about a couple times, the reactor dude, I forget his name. The one thing I know is that he's a real, real funny black dude. I know there's a lot of other black dudes out there and black chicks and black couples out there that do a lot of reaction reviews, but man, this one's the funniest out of all of them. I know he's real, real big into Marvel and DC. It's on the tip of my tongue. What is his name? Oh yeah, my boy, Tyra Magnus. I know he's like 40 years old. He still does a lot of Let's Play series here and there, and that's awesome. I'm glad to see people like that in their early 40s still playing video games for a living. Not might add you. That's crazy. But other than that, usually people like him have like real life jobs like I do and stuff. But I am in my late 20s, early 30s, so I'm getting up there in age too. By the time the year after next comes around in 2019 or 2020, whew, man, I'm gonna feel old as shit. But it is what it is. I'm still gonna be a kid out here no matter what. Now let's get on to DualShockers. And shout out to this guy goes by the name on YouTube channel. You probably know who he is if you're an anime otaku fan like I am. Tokyosaurus. He's kind of like the anime man, but a lot more mature version of him. So shout out to Tokyosaurus for letting me know about this yesterday. He said he was talking about the Monster Hunter story series being almost an exact rock, paper, scissors sort of element to Pokemon. And that was really, really funny as hell, because when I saw this trailer for it, it does look a lot like Pokemon, because they have the infinite super keystone or rock stone. It's like how they use with the Mega Evolution stones in X, Y, and like the Alolan form like Z-Ring crystals for Sun and Moon. So I could kind of see the resemblance of what Monster Hunter series, the people that made the Monster Hunter series, are kind of going for. Even though you did have the Secret of Mana, and then that other one, I forgot. Man. Bravery Default. You kind of had games like those that kind of copied off the Pokemon series a little bit here and there too. And another real big one, obviously, Yokai Watch. Is literally almost every shape, single shape, way, and form that pretty much ripped off Pokemon completely. But people still liked it, mainly, particularly children. And there's probably a couple teenagers and a few adults that like the Yokai Watch series too. I really wasn't one of them. It just didn't really captivate me. It's more probably for the younger super millennials that are real big into like Yokai Watch. Me, I couldn't get into it. I tried it, it just didn't resonate with me that well. Not saying it's a bad game or anything, to each his own. I'm just saying, just putting it out there, just my own personal opinion and my own viewpoint and standpoint, how I feel about that game. Other than that, from DualShockers.com, this says, September 7th. Wow, this is a while back. It's like the 11th already. So it says Monster Hunter Stories gets a gameplay overview trailer just before launch. So it goes on to say this is from Thomas Franzisa. Oh, I want to see who the other person was that made this one. So shout out to Darian McFerrin. So shout out to him for making the one for L.A Noire. And shout out to this guy right here, Thomas Franzisas. So shout out to him for making this article himself. So yeah, links to the description box down below. Nintendo and Capcom released a new trailer today for their 3DS exclusive RPG Monster Hunter Stories that gives an overview of the gameplay. This trailer comes within just days before the game's release on September 8th, which was announced last month. The Western release of Monster Hunter's Stories comes out about 11 months after its original release in Japan only, a Japan only release exclusive for last year October. In Monster Hunter Stories, players have to follow escapades. That's what it is. Follow the escapades of a monster rider rather than the tutorial Monster Hunter and turning it into a turn-based battle strategy guide mode series. Players can collect eggs from Monster Egg's nest and get hints of what they might be from their companion. Players will also have to fight monsters along the way. There are 3 basic attacks and types in the Monster Hunter Stories: power, speed, and tech. Players must be able to anticipate what a monster's upcoming attack might be like, and choosing an effective attack to counter it. If the player is able to match their types with their monster's types, they can perform a double attack and deals more damage and fills one's kinship gauge. Oh, kinship gauge. So that's supposed to be like friendship evolution, like how they do with Pokemon sometimes. With certain Pokemon, there's only like a handful of them I know. Like with the whole Togepi line, Chansey line. Who else? Some of the evolutions, etc., etc. Some of them have friendship evolution. But it's called kinship here. Okay. So I kind of see where they're going with that. That's why some people kind of like make this similar to Pokemon a little bit. Instead of like the real original Monster Hunter series. When you're a human, you're going to have to slice the shit out of motherfuckers and a lot of freaking like monsters' heads off. Like dragons, demons, freaking dinosaurs, giant sharks and everything like that. And huge ass gorillas and bears. Instead of just cutting them up into pieces and slicing them up. It's like a steroid version of Yu-Gi-Oh! But mixed with some horror style anime. Which is wild as hell, but I love it though. And mixed with a little bit of Final Fantasy. That's what I really, really love about that series for Monster Hunter. It's a lot more of a cooler version of that from the original series. Instead of this smaller children's one, which I'm not sure if I feel about it that way, even though it has a couple Pokemon, like, not references, but like a couple Pokemon, like, strategy tool mechanics inside of these games and these titles, within these titles themselves. So I don't know. Let's keep moving. So it says, alright, in towns, players can talk to a feline to hatch their eggs. Each monster has a unique genes that gives them different skills, though genes can be transferred between 2 monsters through the rite of channeling. New armor and weapons can also be crafted here. You can check out the exclusive new gameplay overview below. Monster Hunter Stories will launch exclusively onto the Nintendo 2DS and 3DS, 2DS XL and 3DS, September 8th, which is already out because it's already the 11th now. So overall thoughts and opinions on that? I don't know. I guess it's an okay game. I'm not sure if I'm going to be really feeling this version when it's already released out. But whenever I get the chance to buy it in another week or two when I get my next check, we'll see what happens. So the overworld still looks really nice. I mean, I still got that cute little friendship thing of like, oh, monsters and humans being like absolutely best friends together. It kind of sounds like Undertale a little bit. I don't know why I'm getting an Undertale vibe from that shit. But other than that, that's all I gotta say for now. I'm gonna cut the video short because there's a little bit of a mini rant I want to do on some unfortunate events that happened to YouTube, and along with one of YouTube's biggest prominent stars of Let's Players and games and all that. Not talking about the Game Theorist or Jacksepticeye, or the Markiplier dude. You already know who the hell I'm talking about. That pretty much has almost 60 million subs. But yeah, I'm gonna get to that to the next segment of the video after this one. that being said, that's all I say for now. And the L.A. Noire thing, as much as I'm hyped as hell out for that series coming out for Nintendo Switch, concerns me a little bit because they're probably going to end up having GTA 5 on there eventually. And obviously, Nintendo's definitely going to have to make that in for sure, obviously, because a lot of little kids shouldn't really be playing that type of shit, even though, granted, there's a whole bunch of little, like, freaking annoying little fucking rats out there that let you play Call of Duty all freaking day. So, that's already, the super millennial generation's already broken, unfortunately, shattered into a million pieces. And, fortunately, not to get all religious and everything like that, half of them are probably going to end up going to hell, but, and again, I probably am too, sadly. But I'm not going to get into that shit because that's extremely negative. But it is super awesome to see that Nintendo's doing a lot more innovation and stuff. You thought Bayonetta was just, this is going to be a billion times crazier. So, I know a lot of parents are probably not going to get that for their kids for Nintendo Switch. There'll probably a lot of grown adults in either their early, mid-late 20s or early, mid-30s, or even people in their early 40s, like I said before, like Tyra Magnus. They're probably going to definitely be picking this up for Nintendo Switch if they do own a gaming console system. Unfortunately, I don't, but I'll probably get it next year. I don't know, when it starts getting cheaper. With that being said, I'm done here. It's time to wrap this video segment out. Links to the description box down below. Cartoon aside. Links to the description box down below. If any people want to see this, any of the Monster Hunter videos and trailers on their own personal time, and with the L.A. Noire news article that I read, is all down below. Please click it. It's the best thing in the world to do. With that being said, I'm done here. Peace out once again, bros, women, bronies, and Pegasus Otakus, Nikki Kamaris out there. I will see you when I see you. You guys have a good day, have a good night, wherever you are at around the world. Don't drink smoke at the same time. Don't take no reckless. Keep it calm, keep it cool, keep it chill, keep it collective out there. And until then, next time, guys, peace out, ladies. Goodbye. See 2 more videos coming soon. Brand new videos on this channel almost every single day. Stay in the grind, stay healthy, be easy, be good yourself. Peace out. I'm like sauerkraut and gone and getting the hell out of here. Stay tuned more for your content channel. Stay more updates. Of course, as always, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe. Stay tuned more for your content, commentary, vlogs on this channel, such as Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, PC gaming news, and of course on this side are my anime otaku related news, and of course video gaming news such as my video game article session reviews, video game journalistic writings, and of course as always my overall thoughts, views, and opinions, and of course my own personal viewpoint in a nutshell of how I see the gaming industry as a whole. And back on that side of the room, my overhype reaction review segments for anything that's MLP and Pokemon fan animation related videos, my hyper reaction review segments. And of course, last but not least, my Marvel DC action movie trailers, reactions, video game trailers, anime otaku related stuff. And last but not least, my video responses, rants. Peace out, dudes, goodbye. I will talk to you guys next time. I'm out like sauerkraut. See you guys in the next future video. See you guys in the next future vlog, whatever I do. And yeah, L.A. Noire, man. Who would have thought Nintendo had the balls to do that? Awesome. Hashtag freaking awesome. And Nintendo, I cannot wait for that E3 September 13th, Wednesday conference you guys do. Later.